Welcome to another video of our beloved Chelsea. But first, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and don't forget to like. Chelsea have done plenty of work in the transfer market in the last few seasons. That transfer philosophy has come in for criticism from many quarters, with the Blues handing out long contracts to young players, signing them up for the future. That strategy looked to have been the wrong one, with the team underperforming under the likes of Graham Potter and for long spells under Mauricio Pochettino. The head coaches struggled to get a tune out of players under the weight of huge transfer fees and wages, with a squad full to bursting. But as time has gone on and now under the tutelage of Enzo Maresca, Chelsea look more like a team ready to challenge at the highest level again. New players have settled into their surroundings and the league, and have come to terms with their price tags and are doing what they do best, simply playing football. Marc Cucurella has turned things around after a tough start to his time at Chelsea following a £60 million move from Brighton, while Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo are now living up to the £100 million plus price tags. Nicholas Jackson is firing after a difficult first season, Cole Palmer continues to wow, and young players brought in for big money like Malo Gusto, Noni Madueke, and Wesley Fofana are proving excellent additions. And there are plenty more to come too, with Chelsea having already spent big money on players who are yet to feature for the club. In fact, Maresca is not far away now from having the dream midfield at Stamford Bridge that could be in place for years to come. Fernandez, Caicedo, and Romeo Lavia are fighting it out for regular starting spots in the central midfield area at the moment, with none of that trio older than 24 currently. They are all contracted to the Blues until at least 2032. Coming into the club this summer are two highly regarded midfielders. Kendry Páez will join the Blues this summer after he turns 18 in May. He will be joined by 20-year-old André Santos, who signed from Vasco da Gama last summer and is contracted to Chelsea until 2030. Páez and Santos both come with huge potential and burgeoning reputations and will step into the battle in the heart of Chelsea's midfield with Fernandez, Caicedo, and Lavia. Given their ages and their profiles, it looks like an exciting future for the Chelsea midfield, with none of the five over the age of 24 by the start of next season. Then there's the small matter of Estevão Willian coming in to bolster the attacking lineup ahead of them, another Brazilian wonder kid with massive potential to light up the Premier League arriving this summer. And let's move on to the next news. A loan move to Strasbourg is an option for Chelsea midfielder Carney Chukwuemeka, Football.London understands, but the Blues would need to recall one of their players from the French club. As it stands, André Santos, George Petrovic, and Caleb Wiley are all on loan at Strasbourg, owned by Blue Cove, the consortium led by Todd Boehly. Chelsea have used the French club to loan players to in recent seasons in order to get them first-team experience in a top-5 European league. However, with three players already on loan at Strasbourg, Chukwuemeka would not be able to move there unless one of them is recalled this month. FIFA laws state a limitation on the number of loans per season between the same clubs. At any given time during a season, a club may only have a maximum of 3 professionals loaned out to a single club and a maximum of 3 professionals loaned in from a single club. Chukwuemeka is allowed to leave Chelsea this month, as Football.London understands the club are willing to let the 21-year-old leave, whether that be on loan or on a permanent basis. The former Aston Villa midfielder, who is yet to feature in the Premier League this term for the Blues, has a £40 million release clause inserted in his contract at Stamford Bridge. Sources have confirmed that Chelsea will not be willing to let Chukwuemeka leave for any fee less than the £40 million clause. Signed in the summer of 2022 from Aston Villa for around £20 million, Chukwuemeka was promised first-team football by former head coach Thomas Tuchel. Tuchel, however, was relieved from his position just over a month later. Graham Potter took over from the German, and Chukwuemeka finished the 2022-23 season with just 15 appearances to his name in all competitions. Last season, again under new tutelage from Mauricio Pochettino, the England under-20s international recorded even fewer appearances, featuring just 12 times in all competitions, albeit with injuries playing a big part. Fast forward to the present, and Enzo Maresca has told Chukwuemeka publicly on a few different occasions that he needs to leave the club to get first-team opportunities on a regular basis. Chukwuemeka has played just 5 times for Chelsea this season, with 4 of them coming in the UEFA Conference League and the other one in the Carabao Cup victory over Barrow. In total, Chukwuemeka has played just 130 minutes this term.